let's start with this.
What's up?
Wildfires. So big salute to the sponsors, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or you can check them out on their Instagram, Astro Pink Worldwide, and make sure to subscribe to their YouTube channel. New video with Smiley called Sixers out now. Okay. Dusty mother effing Wallace. Okay. I got this playing here.
You know. It's about to get spooky. Spooky thoughts.
So I have this map here that you can see here.
Yep.
Okay. And it's a map that's showing Quebec, and it's running pretty much, it's kind of running around Ontario too.
Yep.
There's numerous wildfires that have been going on. It had New York City's skyline looking orange.
Well, that now I'm like, But anyways.
Right. They're saying it's because, and the wildfires are coming from Quebec City, right? Or Quebec, the country in Quebec. And they're saying, I guess the wind was blowing the smoke over to all the way into New York and everything like that. And now the winds have shifted. There's been a few like rainfalls and stuff like that. So it's cooling off. But at one point, even here in the city, it was hard to breathe.
Yes, the air quality was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Run a little quick news story on this before I get Dusty Wallace's opinion on this. Look at this sky, bro.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
Washington, D.C., they're showing all the different places.
Yeah, man.
Just the air quality looking hazy as, yo, that's crazy. Okay. What are your theories, fam?
You know, I have a lot of theories for this one.
How do you think it started in the first place?
Okay.
Because these are natural occurrences that apparently supposedly happen every year.
Yes.
But this is like...
It's too early in the year. Way too early. That's where everybody is dumb.
Yeah, if these usually start happening later on,
it's supposed to be in the August months. You know what I'm saying? So now, what I heard or what I know and what I've read is that there was some cutbacks in like fire department control. Like, you know what I mean? The fire department. You know what I'm saying? In Canada because of the premiers. Okay? And what I think is because there was a cutback now, how do you fight something if there's a cutback of staff?
Facts.
Right? Now, let's be real. I bet you it's not hard to start a fire.
Well,
it's not hard to start a fire. Trust me. And get a plane.
There's been reports that like even when it started, it was like pop, 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 like a bunch of them popping up at the same time, like almost simultaneously.
Strategically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now that's to prove that you need the fire department. You know what I'm saying? This is more like caused by, force.
Yeah.
Someone did it on purpose.
Allegedly.
That's how I feel. Someone did it on purpose to show, listen, this is what's going to go down if you cut back on, you know what I mean? Fire control. You see what I'm saying?
Now,
so Smokey the Bear is just like, holy, retreat.
Yeah. Now, right? Let me add something before you go on. Okay.
No, go.
These happen in Los Angeles all the time, right? And I was hearing on a Joe Button podcast, Melissa Ford, Toronto native.
Yes.
Breaking it down how over there when it was happening, the smoke wasn't orange. Why is the smoke orange, in your opinion?
Exactly, because it was a man-made situation. Could have been explosives. Could be anything that just started it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, I feel it's like oopsie daisy. They did something like they tried to just make it a Canadian thing.
And then because they're putting a lot of smut in our name right now.
Yeah, but
they're like, you guys can't control your forest fires.
And that's where like there's a lot to it, man. There's a lot to it because it's like I don't feel like it would be that much smoke that can travel. Like people were like, can't you smell it in the air? And I'm like, not really.
I couldn't really, to be honest. down here.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I smoke. I don't know what it is, fam. I wasn't smelling it. I'm there in the east. Yeah. I'm not smelling it out there. Yeah. When I come downtown to drop my girl off, I wasn't smelling it here. But I wasn't here that long. Even in the studio, I wasn't smelling it.
That's the thing. My eyes were burning, right? Mm-hmm. Felt really like, a little dry.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? But I don't know. I wasn't taking it like, oh, forest fire is making this happen, right? Because in my head, I'm like, why wouldn't it be then hot?
And we usually get smog. We have a bad smog problem in Toronto.
Right? But not at this time of year. It gets like smoggy in like August.
End of July, the hot days of summer, the hazy days of summer, as they say.
August, to the end of August to September and all that. You know what I mean? That's when they reach those heights. So now, I don't know. I feel like they're preparing us for what they're going to do in August.
So if these are happening now early.
That's God. If it wasn't forced, that's God. It's God. Because in that case.
If it's happening now and then they usually are on schedule to happen in August.
Yeah.
And they don't get it under control now.
Yeah.
Not even just that. Two things. They don't get it under control now. They're going to burn all the way until forest fire season.
Yeah.
Which now is just going to be continuous fire all through the summer.
Exactly.
Or they get it under control. Now forest fire season starts and we have way more burnt down trees than usual. Because remember, at the end of the day, a forest fire, bare trees are gone. That affects our environment, bro.
Exactly. And what it is too, it's the funding for the fire departments. Now, if they're cutting that back, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have way more hazards.
Yeah.
Because you don't have the manpower to fight it. At least they can control it. Like if they know it's that time of season, they're out there already watering. You know what I mean? They're dumping water with a plane or a helicopter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like letting the trees get damp because there's no rainfall for a couple of days. That's what happens. If there's no rainfall, then yeah, you're right. It just goes, and then all of a sudden there's a fire.
Bro.
That's all it takes. One leaf to just go, and then boom, wah, and then catches on.
To just start
wind.
Naturally.
And then a wind will go by, and wind is what causes fire to spread. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why they'll say, like, if there's ever a fire, don't start blowing on it. And you notice if you start like winding of, like, fanning,
you're gonna start directing it in different places.
It starts spreading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? That is very, very, very skeptical, and it's like it's hard for me to like sit down and explain to people like what it is, like if it's a man-made fire or if it's God just showing us like you guys are all crazy and I'm just gonna bun this down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Show you guys a lesson, give you. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like it's their month. He says like, "Yo, fire." You know what I'm saying? But
as far as the statistics, it says the agency reported that there so far this year there's 443 wildfires that burned 637,970.9 hectares of land in the province, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot. And whoever the government owns it, I guess. You know what I mean? They're just like, I'm just
shocked by the states getting so much of it.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like, the states is their own planet, right? Mm-hmm. They can see something going on anywhere else and then they involve themselves in it to then like probably get something out of it.
No, but we can see it in the videos I was showing you, fam.
Yeah, my mother is there right now and she said it's not looking like that. My mother's there right now. Literally, New York.
Where's my sound effect?
Call her right now. I'm not joking. Not joking. On God. There right now.
Yeah, but it's a mix because...
Exactly. Because it didn't look like that down here. You could see it in the sky a little bit, but it's like,
But I heard people complaining about it on different podcasts I listened to, right? I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast this morning, and they were like, yo, over the last few days, like they had to go outside, do things for their elder ones, parents, and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just the air quality was so poor.
Yeah.
They weren't
the kids
older people couldn't go outside like that, bro.
My kids were on lockdown at school.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they couldn't go outside for recess for like 3 days.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yo, fam, we're living in a special day and time,
Spooky.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's getting really spooky because now they're trying to make it seem like it's alien time. You know what I'm saying?
We love hip hop.